Alright, what's up guys? In today's video, we're talking about the brand new DLC assault rifle that just dropped in Season 2 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That is the GRAU 5.56. Basically, this is the M13 M4 Junior. This is an absolutely incredible weapon. I just want you guys to know up front, this weapon is absolutely amazing. It is currently right now my favorite gun in the game. I definitely think it is top 5 for sure. I would actually place it in the top 3. I would definitely rank it right there next to the M4 and the MP5. It is that good. If you guys have not yet bought the battle pass, you guys want to give away some battle passes, if we can get 100 likes on this video, I'll give away a $10 Xbox or PSN code. You guys can buy the battle pass. But this gun is incredible. It's basically a hybrid AR SMG. There's two different styles you can run it as. The recoil pattern is excellent. It has some pretty unique, excellent attachments, and the range on it is very, very good. The biggest factor for me on what makes this gun excellent is probably the recoil pattern. It is the easiest to memorize, and as far as out of all the assault rifles besides the Kilo, the Scar, the M4, I would say this has the best recoil pattern, and I would definitely rank it, like I said, in the top 3 weapons in the game right now. I had been waiting to upload this video because I wanted to basically give you guys the best review of the weapon. So I currently right now I'm level 56 of the gun. I have every single attachment except for one, because I wanted to give you guys my honest opinion of this gun and tell you guys what I thought about it. Based on my experience of using it, I tried out pretty much every class setup you can use. I tried out every attachment you can use. And today I'm going to be giving you guys what I think is the best class setup, some of the best attachments for it, and then 2 different class setups for it. Because like I said, it is basically the M4 Junior. Has 2 different ways that you can make this a god gun. And the one biggest factor about this weapon is the barrels. There's 4 different barrels, all which have a different default reticle, which is pretty unique, pretty cool. And the longest barrel, which is the Archangel, is actually has an amazing default reticle, probably the best default reticle in the game, which is once again an excellent factor about this weapon. The recoil pattern is basically straight up vertical. Like I said, therefore it's easy to master, easy to counter. So if you guys are new to the channel, you guys want to hit that subscribe button, I would very much appreciate it. 92% of you guys that watch my videos do not subscribe. So if you guys want to, make sure you guys join the Trapgod squad and hit that subscribe button, I would very much appreciate it. And I'm going to give you guys the best class setup to start off. First is going to be the assault rifle version, which I tested out pretty much all the attachments, and what I found out to be the best attachments for this weapon was obviously the long barrel. I attached that with the Commando foregrip, and then what I call the granulated grip tape, but it's called the Cronin Sniper Elite. Basically helps your aim walking steadiness and your aiming stability, so you're getting a massive increase to your overall accuracy. I tried out a bunch of different attachments, and I ended up testing up the silencers the most recently and found them to be actually extremely incredible. I was using the lightweight suppressor, which basically gives you a silencer and negates your range, and it was actually significantly helping my overall recoil pattern. And then I switched up to the monolithic suppressor and found that is probably one of the best, if not the best, attachments to run, stacking that next to the long barrels. So basically your best attachments, like I said, the Commando foregrip helps your recoil stabilization. As weird as the gun has a straight vertical kick, but I found the Commando foregrip to give it the best recoil pattern. It also helps your aiming stability, combined with the granulated, which helps your aiming stability. So your aiming stability is going to be absolutely incredible. Helps you a lot with the first shot accuracy. And basically the thing I found most useful in this gun was actually the long barrel. It helped a lot with the recoil pattern. The first game I used the long barrel after not using it, my recoil was actually extremely incredible. This gun, in my personal experience, has excellent range, and there's only a few attachments I recommend avoiding on this gun. Pretty much everything is excellent. Like I said, this is easily a top 3 gun. It might be tied with the M4 for the best gun in the game due to the fact that it can do what the M4 does. And so basically my best class that I'm recommending for you guys is the monolithic suppressor with the long barrel, the Commando grip, the extended mags, and then the Cronin Sniper Elite, which is the granulated grip tape. The biggest difference between if you want the monolithic to off or on is you can run the no stock attachment for mobility, or the aiming stability attachment, or recon. Basically the monolithic suppressor is an option. I had played for like 3 hours in a row without it and thoroughly was dominating and really enjoying using this weapon. But like I said, the monolithic suppressor is one of the best attachments you guys can use. So obviously with all the positives, there's a couple of negatives. In my personal experience using this weapon, it doesn't really have any negatives as far as what makes this gun bad. Mobility is still pretty good, even though I don't run any stipple grip or any of that kind of stuff. But the biggest attachment I recommend avoiding, which is the attachment I recommend on every other gun, is going to be the compensator. It does help with the recoil, but the aim down sight and the aiming stability negative you get, in my personal experience, I found to be a pretty big negative and something I did not find useful on this weapon. And then the red dot. Obviously, red dot's going to make your ability to see better, but your aim down sight speed is going to go down a little bit worse. And like I said, the default reticles on this weapon are top tier. I would say easily the long barrel is the best default reticle in the game, so would avoid using that. And then the only other attachment I recommend avoiding would be one of the longer barrels. You have like 3 different long barrels. The longest one, the Archangel, is probably the best one. It's the XRK Season Mark II, is pretty much useless. It's going to make your aim down sight speed, your mobility worse, to give you a little bit more range, so I'd recommend avoiding that. But besides that, pretty much every attachment is excellent. I've ran pretty much every attachment to get the best class setup for you guys, and that's basically what I recommend. And then the second thing we're going to talk about, like I said, is the SMG variant of it. I'm going to make a specific video showcasing this class setup to you guys, but it has a very unique attachment, which is, I like to call it the short barrel. It basically helps your aim down sight, your movement speed, makes your range and your recoil pattern a little bit worse. But on this gun in specific, it actually makes your recoil a little bit better. It does block your underbarrel, which is pretty, annoying. But the fact that you can run a short barrel with help with the recoil, and then if you run the no stock attachment on there, and then it has the basically it's like a, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's the stipple grip with your sprint to fire speed better. The only gun previously that has had this is actually the P90. So the fact that it has this very unique attachment, the mobility is absolutely ridiculous. I'll showcase on the screen how you guys can see the mobility of this weapon is absolutely, like, I don't even know how to explain it, just beyond ridiculous. So try using this class. I'd like to make a specific video on it. So I want you guys to comment down below right now what you guys think about this weapon. I think it's absolutely incredible. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, right now this is probably my favorite gun in the game. Like I said, I think it's definitely a top 3 weapon. So if you guys enjoyed, you guys want to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, I'd very much appreciate it. And obviously you guys already know the best code to use on all your Scuff and GFUEL purchases is code Trapgod. I appreciate everybody that used my code on Scuff and GFUEL. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.